Alright, bro. The first thing I want you to admit, because you've clicked on this video for a reason, and you need to admit the reason to yourself before you start watching the rest of this video. So don't click anywhere, don't scroll down, turn it to full screen, and give me your full attention. You are worried about something, and so you've clicked on this video specifically because you are worried. And so what that means is you are here to look for a solution. You need to take everything I say seriously. Because I'll be real with you, bro. You can watch the rest of this video, but if you do not try and implement the advice I give, there's no point to watching this video. So before we get into any other part of the video, I want you to turn this video to full screen and give it 100% of your attention. It's not going to be a long video, and I promise you this will have some sort of positive impact on your life. And with that being said, let's carry on with the rest of the video. I used to get nervous and worried about exams, bro. We are the same. So I would only realize a week before the test I actually had a test. So I'd get I get told and noticed 3 weeks, 4 weeks before the exam. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, you have an exam on this date. And I'd be like, oh, okay, I've got time. I don't need to rush right now. And then a week before the test, that's when I'd actually no, not even a week before. I'm actually lying when I say a week. About 2 to a day before. Only then I would realize oh my gosh, I've got an exam and I've done nothing. Literally nothing. And so can you guess what I did? Because I'll be real, I did not revise. I did not study it. The first thing I did was go into YouTube and start procrastinating. And you know what was funny? I'd watch videos about stopping procrastination, and that was my form of procrastination. You know how weird it is to procrastinate by watching videos to stop procrastinating. Actually deep that for a second, bro. And so I was always worrying about exams, and I was more worrying than I was working. And that was a big problem for me. And I've now got a mindset which will help me stop worrying, and I'm here to teach that to you for you to hopefully stop worrying as well. And so I'm not even going to waste your time. The mindset is to stop worrying and start working. Usually when we are worrying about something like an exam or whatever has a deadline, we start to panic because we do not feel prepared enough. Sometimes you're wrong and you actually are prepared enough, by the way. But majority of the times, you probably feel like you could have prepared a little bit better. Before you step into that exam, you're always going to think, I wish I did a bit more. And that's normal, by the way. But I want to start talking about how before the exam and you're worrying, what you should do about it. And this advice goes for anything that has a deadline, by the way. When we worry about something, we let anxiety and procrastination peak. And no one's actually explained what procrastination is. So I'm going to give you a simple definition for procrastination. Procrastination is a coping mechanism. That's all it is. It's a way to cope with the stress of something. So anything that really has a deadline. So for exams, you'll procrastinate on them because you're stressed and you do not feel ready enough for them. So it's so weird because even though we don't feel ready for them and we feel stressed, we the last thing we think to do is work. We literally look on YouTube and find how to stop procrastination videos like this one. The mindset to just something to keep in mind about procrastination is you need to stop worrying and start working, because now you know that procrastination is a coping mechanism. You can somewhat understand that procrastination can be stopped by just working and taking action, because procrastination is stopping you from taking action. There's a little period of time from you recognizing that you have an exam or something with a deadline and procrastinate. It's not like the window might be shorter for some people, but usually you have about like 5 minutes or something to take action, and that's what you need to do. You just need to start working. When you realize, like, when you feel worried about something like an exam, like, the worst thing you can do is just stay there worried, like, oh my gosh, try and find something to do and take action that will help you, right? That's what's worked for me. If you just think, I'm worried, the worst thing you could do is start watching like flipping KSI videos. Like one of the worst things you could do is probably just not even watching not even just watching like content that doesn't help you, just sitting down with the worry, like twiddling your thumbs, like, oh my gosh, it's so hard and I don't know what to do. You do know what to do. I'll be real, right? There's a deadline for me to record these videos. I wanted to upload, I wanted to have on the channel 30 videos uploaded to it. So I've only like got, as of right now, I think this is like 27, but like maybe when you're watching this, it's higher. But at the time of this, it's around 27. And I was worrying because I've literally got one day left. Today's the 30th of March. My deadline is like the 31st of March, which is tomorrow. And that's Friday, and I go to school and stuff, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I also have a forfeit for it, which means a forfeit is kind of like a punishment for not achieving like something. So my forfeit is like all the people in the friend group. No, well, not all the people in the friend group, but some of my friends. There's around like 10. Are gonna slap my neck hard, bro. Like, have you ever had your neck slapped? Like, some guy's like excited to do it and he's going like bang on your neck. And so obviously, with like the stakes being this high, I'm kind of worried. But what I knew was there's no point worrying, and it's probably best if I just start recording these videos, start editing these videos, get my camera out, get the tripod out, get the ring light out, and start working. Because worrying will do nothing, but working will do something. And by the way, you'll still feel anxious, but then it'll be used as fuel and you'll be like, okay, I'm still worrying, let me work some more. And by the way, just as a quick side note, this isn't to neglect meditation or journaling. Those are still important, and if you want to stop feeling anxious and procrastinating, those are the two best things to do. But if it's like you already do those two things and you still feel like you're procrastinating, this might be the mindset that you need to have. And with that being said, take care. Safe.